Okay, back in. Well, it's not back in because I was the one who was out. So here again, who I haven't seen for the longest time, it's Carlette.
Hey, Francis.
I missed that.
I missed you.
Oh boy.
I did.
I tell you, I heard you were hanging with strangers and things like that. It's not even like I'm not here and everybody just shuts everything down.
You know,
everything just goes on.
Everything just went on without
yes.
you, but it didn't go on as well without you.
Oh boy.
I missed you a lot. So good to have you back.
Oh, that's good to be back. It was great. Trying to find out what's happening. I went to Barbados. I hung in with my friends in Barbados, and you know, I listen to how they talk, and then all of a sudden I start talking like them.
Like they.
Like they.
Indeed,
yeah.
I like BDS.
It is very nice.
It's
very
my other favorite place.
Yeah, very clean and
Yes.
very
trafficky.
Oh yes, whole lot of traffic. They
And
need some help on
time
that.
is slow. But it's good to have you back. Good to have you back.
We're in the middle of World Cup and everything. Have you got the fever and all excited like that?
I'm so excited. Okay, so let's start with World Cup. I had to download this app because I think everyone should have this app for their phone.
What is that?
I found it for BlackBerry.
That's the Zuzu
Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela. There you go. I was trying to remember the exact name. Vuvuzela.
It's so much. And
so what is that? You have it on your phone? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Phone, right? And I can't wait for you to see the video too. You can press your iPhone. Or you can shake your iPhone.
She's shaking the phone.
And you can make it happen. And I'm very happy to say I found it for BlackBerry as well. And the name of the program on BlackBerry, you just go to your BlackBerry app world and search for it. It is so cool. It is called Soccer Fan Frenzy. And the good thing about the BlackBerry version, Soccer Fan Frenzy, in addition to the Vuvuzela, yes, Vuvuzela, you also have, of course, this is what England does, right? Ole, 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 ole.
I don't think England does ole.
Who does ole?
It would more be Mexico.
It's Mexico.
Or Spain.
There you go. That's a boo to me because I didn't know that.
Okay.
That's the goal sound effects. I have all these sound effects to enhance my World Cup experience.
But can I ask a question? Why would I need those sound effects?
Because they just make life fun.
I'm gonna play them where?
No.
Oh, all right.
But you play them when you're talking to your friends and such. It's just so
The
cool.
problem is you can't play it in a loud room because these things don't make a lot of noise.
No.
And if you're in a quiet room, do you want to disturb it with that?
Yes, because it's World Cup time now.
Okay.
I must admit, I know nothing about World Cup.
Really?
I don't know anything about sports. I've had to cheat along the way.
Why? You don't like football?
Sure, I like football, but Jamaica's not in it, so I'm not.
But you haven't been watching? You can't survive without understanding World Cup.
I've been cheating.
Oh.
And it's fantastic. FIFA.com has this great play-by-play that allows me to fake it. Like I know what's really happening. So I know who is substituted or who got a red card or when a goal
That's a great website, FIFA.com. It has everything you could want to know about the World Cup and you can follow every match.
You can follow, and it has, of course, in-depth statistics. ESPN3 has fantastic statistics.
Oh, by the way, the score in the match, it's now 1-1. New Zealand have scored and they're into the 3rd minute of extra time. It will end 1-1.
It will end. Boy, everybody seems to be drawing at World Cup this year.
Well, it's hard to win, I'll tell you that much. Don't watch the 4-0 win by Germany. That's unusual.
Was embarrassing. Australia should stick to cricket.
Unusual.
That was really embarrassing.
What were you going to talk about this morning?
I was going to talk about browsers this morning because thanks to my browser, I was able to find all of that World Cup information.
Okay.
Browsers. We're continuing our
What is a browser?
A browser is your window to the internet. So as we continue our series on software, we're going to look at the different browsers that are available. You can access the internet in other ways, but the browser is the way that most of us access the internet and get our information from it.
Give me an example of browsers.
There are 5 top browsers that are all free, and everybody should have all 5 of them.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are free. Why not? Firefox is becoming one of the most popular
I know that
browsers.
one, yeah.
Mozilla Firefox.
Yeah.
It's taking over like gangbusters. And then there is, of course, for Mac users and non-Mac users, Safari. Safari just introduced Safari 5.0 the other day. So that's pretty cool.
All right.
The fastest, leanest browser I think out there is Chrome.
Chrome.
Google
You told
Chrome.
us about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
Google Chrome is stripped down and neat and sleek. I like Google Chrome.
And like Explorer is another one of those.
Explorer.
That's an old time one.
It's a new one because it's been updated. I believe we're at Explorer.
But here's my question.
9.
If I type in my name or anything I'm looking up, Vuvuzela,
Yes.
what's the difference with what's going to come up on each of them?
A lot of them are similar.
It's the same thing. Why are you making it sound like they're different?
No, because some of them are faster, some of them are neater, and some of them do it better.
I don't know. They got another one, Bing. That
So Bing is
go on like it filters or something.
Right,
it doesn't do anything different.
It's a search engine. Yes, it's a decision tool. It's not a search engine.
If that was the case, then everybody would use it. Why wouldn't everybody just flock to it now?
People are flocking to Bing from Google. I remember when Yahoo was a hot portal that everyone used.
All it is it's just a fad. There is no. That is it. That is it. You still can't tell me one thing different about the results of either of them that we would choose.
Search engines, some of them are better than others. Some of them will give you much more rich information than others, and then there are some search engines that don't give you real-time Twitter updates and other social networking information. What
is cute about some of them is that you put the mouse on it and the page come up halfway.
Yes.
Those are nice tricks.
The thumbnail preview.
Yeah,
very nice thing to have.
Okay, those are nice tricks. I'll give you that.
Can you imagine if you didn't have a browser to interface with the internet? That means that you'd have to read.
How would you do it?
Lines and lines of text. And ASCII code. The beautiful thing about a browser, it's a graphical interface that makes it easier for us to
But was there ever a time when there wasn't a browser?
There is a time when the first browser that I recall, Netscape, was the first one to introduce graphics. Because before that, everything was just a line, just a line of text, and then you had to click on that line of text to get more text and more text and more text. Now, one of the things about browsers, like your antivirus, it absolutely must be up to date, because browsers are just like how they're windows to internet. They're also a window to pop-ups, spyware, malware, viruses, and things of that nature. So you want to make sure you always have the up-to-date one. I know you're having some trouble with Flash.
Yes.
You absolutely must have Flash installed on your browser in order to watch YouTube and countless other video sites out there. But the problem with Flash is sometimes people find holes in Flash that they can use to hack into your computer. So you want to have the updated version so that you can eliminate those holes.
Yeah, maybe you got to do a story on people hacking in to computers. How do they do it? What are they trying to do? And more important and scary for me, does it happen out here?
Yes.
And things like that. Stay with us. Now, we have a problem. We don't have the text line working this morning, but we can talk about some other things when we come back on the other side of...
I've got a Windows tip for you before we go.
What's that?
Because, you know, I always have to give you a Windows 7 tip.
Yeah.
You can have a background slideshow with Windows 7. So what you do, you're going to open it up and you're going to open up a window with your pictures. You're going to click on all the pictures that you want for your background to change every minute or every hour or every day.
This will be my screensaver.
No, not the screensaver. This is the actual background that the icons appear on.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you can change it to pictures of your dog or your family or your friends, and you can make that change.
And it will keep changing?
And you can make it change. So after you've selected the pictures you want, you right click, you make wallpaper slideshow, and you can see all the different pictures. It's really cool.
I'll do that.
Yes.
Where can we get this information?
trivialonfame.blogspot.com. I posted the blog this morning, so you can log in and get the links to the browsers that we mentioned.
Or maybe you could log in there and ask you questions, because that we can get to that, but we can't get to our text line. trivialonfame.blogspot.com.
Got 10 minutes? Get technified with Tech Time on Tuesdays in Trivial Pursuit with Francois and me, Carlette, on the blazing 95 FM.